Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and as you can see I got here in front of you a brand new iPhone 12. So my wife was actually the lucky recipient of this phone. She's actually upgrading from her iPhone 11 to an iPhone 12, and this is the one. So before she's actually able to get her hands on it, she was nice enough to let me do this video real quick. So we are with T-Mobile. It is $829 for the starting point. She actually opted in to the 128 gig and spent that little bit extra because I just think it's worth it to step up and get double the storage versus the 64 gigs. But let's go ahead and open up this. And as most of y'all probably know already, there's not much of an unboxing experience with the iPhone 12 because there's not much in the box, but at least I can show off the color that she picked. So you got the front here, got the picture of the iPhone there. On the sides, you got the branding just saying iPhone there, got the Apple logo at the bottom, and then on the other side, once again, iPhone, and at the top, Apple logo once again. On the back, you got your UPC codes and all that stuff there. And then of course here it just says includes iPhone 12 and USB-C to Lightning cable, which I'll show here in a sec. And then it says power adapter and headphones sold separately. So as all of us know, unfortunately, Apple decided to go with the eco-friendly version and ship a very thin box. As you can see here, I mean, my thumb is way bigger than the box width itself. And supposedly that's supposed to be more green, but whatever. I have my doubts on that in my opinion. But either way, this is at least the phone. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box here. So as you can see here, my wife opted into the green color. I'm going to put that here to the side, and let's go ahead and look what we get in here. So you got your designed by Apple in California little box here. So you got your a SIM card ejector tool, and then you got a Apple sticker. So you got those there. Put that to the side here, and then let's go ahead and get this out. And then, as everyone knows, you have the new charging cable here. So it's USB-C to Lightning. So really weird that they decided to go that route, because unless you had like the iPhone 11 Pro, or you've bought an aftermarket fast charger for an iPhone that you've had in the past, you're probably only going to have the generic brick that most iPhones have, which is the Type A port. But unfortunately, you cannot use an old one. So if you had an iPhone 11, for example, then you have to buy a new charging brick because it is USB-C, not Type A. But obviously, this will help with your fast charging and getting that 18-watt charging capabilities out of the phone. But there is the new cable. And then just for fun, let's go ahead and put this over here and let's take a peek. So here is the color. So there's no special color that or name that I've seen. I went on Apple's website before I shot this and I could not find it. So it just says green. So this is kind of like a mint green. Looks actually pretty good. I didn't know if I would actually like it. But yeah, and then of course there's this like screen protector that they have on it now, so I'll go ahead and peel that off. And there it is. So as everyone knows, they went with an older design, as I like to call it, like the iPhone 5 or the SE, where it's more of this flat almost, I don't know, it's not stainless steel like the Pro, but it's like just an aluminum side here, but just that flat boxy look. But it actually feels really good in the hand. It's pretty light. I believe it's around 165 grams if I'm not mistaken. But with it having this flat panel, which is the first time that an iPhone's had a flat panel in a long time, it feels really good. I mean, with the one-handed operations versus the iPhone 11, it is a little bit smaller all around, a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter, just a little bit smaller, like I said, all around. But yeah, it looks really good. So you got your um, volume up and down power button there, and then of course then you have your alert slider there for like the silent toggle. You got your SIM card tray there. Then you got your antenna bands, as you can see there on the top. Once again, just another antenna band. And then on the side, more bands. And then of course you got your power button. And then that is the tray there, I forget what the term is, but for the 5G for here in the United States. And then at the bottom, you got your speaker grills, and then of course your lightning port there, and then more antenna bands, so, or one at least. So let's so let's take a peek at the back here. So you got the Apple logo, and then you have your camera bump there, so kind of that frosted glass there. And then of course the rings have a metallic ring around them as far as the camera lens goes. So literally have not turned this on, haven't even opened it until this video. So let me go ahead and boot it up real quick. So I'll fast forward real fast to get to the actual home screen, because I want to show you all the actual bezels, because from everything that I've seen it looks like that the bezels are a little bit smaller. So boom, there we go. So I actually didn't really have to fast forward that much, or at all actually. So as you can see here, the bezels are very thin on the phone. I mean, obviously you can see them, so I mean it's not like it's non-existent, but they've been able to give you a 6.1 inch screen still, but in this smaller frame. Of course you have your face unlock and all that stuff up here, so you still have that horrendous notch. I am not a big fan of the notch, but at the end of the day I don't hate it either, I guess. But yeah, so as you can see, there's the screen. So obviously one big advantage from the iPhone 11 to the iPhone 12 is actually with an OLED screen. So you do have a 1080 panel as opposed to what they had on the other one, which was a 720. So a lot more deeper blacks, a lot more vibrant colors with this screen. They've updated the camera setup as well. So the wide angle lens and the ultra wide angle lens are both 12 megapixels, but the wide angle f-stop's a little bit wide open, or a little more open, so you can get more light into it. But I'll go over that in a full review with the phone. But I just at least wanted to show you all the color and the unboxing of this phone. But yeah, I'll get my wife to get it all set up, and we'll do a review here in a few days. So there you go, guys. Green iPhone 12. So comment down below, let me know what color y'all got if you got it today. And be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.